had ice last week with no snow, but we only had like a half an inch of ice, but it closes our schools down.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think that students were happy or not?
Oh, yes, they were very happy.
That's not really nice. We also had snow, but this weekend we had rain. It was raining like 2 days in a row, and we don't like rain.
Oh, well, do you still have snow?
No, no, no more snow, thank God. So I will just try somehow to turn on the volume so you can hear us better and we can hear you better. How many students are there in the classroom?
Well, since our day just started, we don't have everyone here yet. We only have, about 8, 9 students, and I have 20 total.
Okay. I don't know how many of us is here. I think it's 20 students here, and I will ask them if they are excited because we finally are here online. Are you excited? Yes. They say they are excited. It's really nice to have this opportunity to talk to our American students.
Well, my guys are excited too. They came in just a little early this morning.
We understand that. We understand.
Yes, oh, goodness. You can tell they're, look, I'm going to move it around just a little bit. But yeah, are y'all tired?
Okay, so maybe sometimes you will hear us speaking in Croatian because we are concerned that our English isn't perfect. It's not excellent. So you can also hear how our language sounds.
Okay.
Izgleda da su umorni malo, da im se spava, ova curica zjeva. Okay. One of our students just asked, is it custom that students can just enter the classroom any way they like? Because we have really strict rules over here. After the bell, nobody enters the classroom.
That's pretty much the way it is here as well. Like I said, our school just started, so they should be in here within the next 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll take attendance like always, and then they only enter and leave with permission.
Oh, all right. I understand that. We also have quite strict rules. After the bell, no more entering the classroom. Is there a president of this class? Is there someone who is in charge?
That would be just me. We do have something like a student council, though, where we have one class representative that goes out and goes to meetings and brings information back to us.
Okay. Okay, great. Now I would like to ask one of my students. She's the president of the class. Yeah, she's here, and she would like to introduce the classroom and herself also. So I will move the camera a little bit so you can see our president, and she will tell you her name and say a couple of words. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. A ja idem ove smijeniti, tamo je zamoliti tišinu. Dobro, nemojte biti nestrpljivi. Jel ja mogu biti na 2 mjesta u isto vrijeme? Mogu. Jesi ponijela ime? Okay, she will come in a minute. Sjedi dole. Mislim da je naopako ime. Okay, so this is our class president. Her name just fell down, but she will introduce herself. This is her name. I don't know if you see it. I don't know if you see it actually reversed or not. Her name is Dora, and she will say a couple of words to you.
Hi, my name is Dora. and I'm president of this class. We are. How are you? Zašto ne šute?
Zato što te gledaju pozorno. How old are you, Dora?
I'm 15. How old are you?
Okay.
Can somebody come here and introduce themselves and say a couple of words just to break the ice?
Come on. The floor is yours. Who wants to introduce himself? Come on, Luke.
Budite.
Come on, John Boy. Come on over here.
Asla.
Hi, my name is John Boy, and I like to hunt and fish, and I go to Bernard Middle School, as you probably know, and I'm 11.
Thank you. You look really nice. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, and one girl, for example, would some girl come to the camera and say something about herself?
Come on, girls. Y'all want to do it? All right, I want to pick on some. Alaria. Come on over. Come on, Alaria. Come on, Alaria. Okay, introduce yourself.
My name is Alaria, and I go to Bernard.
Can you hear her?
Yes, sure. We know that she's shy. Don't worry, because we are really shy over here also. Our English is not as perfect as yours, you know.
We do, and we appreciate that because we can't speak your language.
You will after this session. You will.
We hope. I can introduce you to a couple more students because you all said that your culture is not multicultural, and I have several in the classroom. So I'm going to ask them as a group to come over. So come on, guys.
That would be great. That would be great.
Come on. Different culture. Come on. Come on. Right here. Get back over. This is a few of ours. Okay. And we do have some older students in here with us today, but you'll see the different cultural backgrounds, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you. So if y'all would just
that would be excellent.
And tell where you're pointing.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Capasora. I'm 13 years old, and I'm Filipino. And I don't know what to say.
Okay, I will ask my students if they know where Philippines is. Okay.
I bet that a lot, ma'am.
I think that they guessed the continent.
Yes.
My name is Owen Hawkins, and I'm Cherokee native.
Did you hear him?
No, no. Can he please repeat his name?
My name is Owen Hawkins.
And you're from where?
I'm from
He's Cherokee Native American.
Wow, that's great. You're Native American.
Yes.
Oh, that's really, really. I have never met a Native American. On je iz plemena Cherokee. On je Indijanac. My students are really, really excited to meet a Native American.
All right. I mean, we have a few more.
My name is Jasmine McCloney, and I'm African American.
My students really would like to tell you something. What should I
Okay.
Okay, they're a bit shy, but they think you really have a nice hair and that you're really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Answer Chow, and I'm Chinese, and I'm 12 years old.
Hi, Anna Jackson. I'm African American. I'm 13 years old. I go to Vermont Middle School, and people, my group calls me crazy. And I really like that.
No, they're nice. They are nice.
And I'm 12 years old, and I'm African American, and I go to Vermont.
Great, great. The girls in the classroom would like to see your hair. It's great. The girls are quite shy, but they really think it's a great hair. I like your hairstyle too. We are, all the same here, I guess. Okay, one more.
I'm Amaria Dawkins, and African American. And I'm 11 years old.
Nice to meet you. This is one brave fellow that also says hello. His name is here on the paper. I don't know if you see it. It's Sven. That's his name, Sven. And he is very brave, so he will talk to you mostly today. But I also wanted to say that we are mostly Croatian here, and my main question is, do you know where Croatia is?
Yes, ma'am. We have researched you and found you in Europe. So, and we've actually, a couple of my students have created a PowerPoint for our school so that they can experience your culture along with us.
That's beautiful. A PowerPoint about Croatia. We are proud. Okay, now I will ask Sven to tell you something more about our country. And you just listen. If you don't understand something, ask.
Okay.
So Croatia is a country on the crossroads of Central Europe, Southeastern Europe, and the Mediterranean. And it's not very big, but its climate and geographical characteristics are very diverse. The number of population is about 4 million people, and it's content of mostly Croats, but there are other nationalities like Bosnians, Serbians,
Czechs and Slovaks.
And Slovaks, it has warm summers but cold winters, and lately winters are shorter and warmer. And we had some snow this year. And Croatia is a member of European Union from 2014.
So these are the main facts about our country. It's really, really small, but mostly people who live in Croatia are Croats. We have some minorities. For example, Roma people. We have some Roma students, people from Bosnia, and some other Slavic nations. So we are really, really a small nation, and I can't even compare United States with Croatia. It's almost impossible because your territory is so huge. Do you have any questions about Croatia?
Y'all have any questions?
Would you like to visit Croatia?
Oh, yes. They've already asked for a field trip.
No problem. You are all invited. We can somehow make a field trip or whatever. Maybe when you are older and if your parents agreed, you can come here. Croatia is also a republic. I hope you know what that means. We have a female president.
Oh, wow. Wow.
We elected our president recently. I think that last week she became a real president. She took her duties, and we are kind of proud because our president is a lady. And now I will ask my students if they know who the president of the United States is. Do you know? Okay, they know. They know. So maybe somebody can tell us more about South Carolina. We know where that is, but maybe some facts about South Carolina.
Well, what we did is we went ahead and collected information about the United States first, and we thought we'd share that with you, and then maybe next time do South Carolina. So we've got our group, if they'll come on up, they're going to present just a few facts about the United States, because I'm not
sure great.
A lot about our country. But they have done all the work on their own, the research and everything, so they've done great.
Well, hello, our names are Carson,
Luke,
Daniel, and Ilaria. The United States is the third most populated country in the world.
About 10 million people entered the United States between 1990 and 2000, then left the country.
From 1990 to 2000, the United States population increased by 13% compared with 2.5% for all development countries combined.
The U.S. ranks sixth among countries contributing to the growth of the under 15 population during the 1990s with 7%. No other developed nation was among the top 50.
By 2010, when California's population tops 50 million population densities in coastal California will reach 1,050 people per square mile.
Florida's population has grown from 1.9 million in 1940 to 15 million today. That is over a 600% increase in just 50 years.
Using the Census Bureau's medium projections, U.S. population will grow almost 400 million by the year of 2050.
Among our coasts, where nearly the population lives, the U.S. is among the more densely populated countries in the world. The North averages about 767 people per square mile, while Hattie
What we're going to do is we're going to show you the map of the United States, and here it is, and then Carson is going to point out South Carolina to you.
Well, yes. South Carolina is right here. It's one of the smaller states, and we have about 500,000 people to 1 million in it, and these dark green states have over 1 million people in them, and the light green, which is like South Carolina, they have like 500,000. The almost white has only 100,000, and then yellow, which is none, has less than 0 people.
The white ones is where all the snow is. Gets all the snow. The dark green ones is your coastal states. That's along the coast, the oceans and all, and that's where most of the population is here in America. So that's a little bit about our country.
Wow, that's great. Thank you, guys. You were great.
Thank you.
What I can my conclusion from this is that Croatia is really, really small. We have only how many million people? 4 or 5 million people. So that's it. We are really a small nation, and your country is huge. I can say really, really huge. Now Sven will also read you more about Croatia, and then I will bring you Croatian flag and Croatian coat of arms so we can talk about it. Okay, Sven will continue reading about Croatia.
So Croatia is a democratic republic and is governed under a parliamentary system. The president's name is Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović, and the president doesn't have much impact on the laws. The capital of Croatia is Zagreb, and its number of population is about 1 million people. Zagreb is divided by the 12 districts, and I come from a district called Dubrava. And Zagreb is full of a lot of monuments, historical and I don't know how to say it. And our cathedral is very nice, and it has a Gothic impact on its architecture, and the town is by itself is very old, and national anthem is called "Our Beautiful Homeland," and it's written in 19th century. And the Croatian coat of arms consists of one big shield and 5 smaller shields, and the main bigger shield is a checkerboard of 13 red and 12 white fields. And the checkerboard is very old coat of arms.
Okay, so this is Croatian flag and Croatian coat of arms, and Sven will now explain what it is on the flag and on the coat of arms.
So we can see here the
so the first and the oldest Croatian coat of arms is this one. I think the first one. This is our oldest coat of arms, as Croatia is a very old country.
And the second coat of arms, second shield is a symbol of the town called Dubrovnik.
This is Dubrovnik's coat of arms, if you see. I think that maybe some of you students heard about Dubrovnik because a very popular series is filmed there. If you know Game of Thrones.
Y'all know that one? Yeah, they do.
So if they did hear about Game of Thrones, so in Dubrovnik, this series, well, the parts of the series were filmed there. Okay, and the third coat of arms is here.
And the third coat of arms represents Dalmatia.
Dalmatia is our coast. We have an Adriatic Sea, and this is the coat of arms of Dalmatia. You can, I don't know if you see it well, but you can see 3 heads on the coat of arms. Those are something like lions' heads. And then on the 4th coat of the arms, we have a goat. A very funny animal, but this is a goat. Hello?
Yes, we're still here.
Yeah, I can see we have a new arriving student.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it's okay. So, Sven will tell you about the goat.
The goat is
common.
The goat is very common animal in Istria. So this shield represents Istria.
It's a small peninsula in Croatia. It's called Istria, and people there have many goats. That's why on the coat of arms you can see a goat.
Okay, so is goat your main animal? Is that like your...
Actually not. Actually not. Only in Istria, on the small peninsula. But our main animal throughout the history was this animal. I will just try to show it. No, you can't see it. It's on the last coat of arms. This one. I'm sorry, this one. And I know you can't really see it, but you can check it on the internet, and it's called kuna. Kuna is like a little squirrel, and it was very famous in Croatia. Now we have it on our money. So we don't have dollars. We have kunas here. And our money is called upon that famous animal that lived in Croatia. I think we have somewhere still you can find kunas. It's like a small squirrel, and it's also here on this coat of arms, the last one.
It's representing Slavonia, and как да кажа се and it's a geographic position.
Reci što hoćeš.
Tih zelenih polja.
Crvenih polja.
Ne već, da tamo ima puno dakle poljoprivrede.
So Sven didn't know how to say it in English, but we also have a region in Croatia that it's very fertile. So it's a valley, and people mostly farm there. They're farmers, and it's very, very green region of Croatia. This last coat of arms is Slavonian coat of arms of our most fertile land in Croatia. Jesi objasnio šahovnicu?
Yes.
Okay, so this is our coat of arms. I think it's really, really nice because of those red and white squares. It's really, really old. It's a historic coat of arms of Croatia. And this is our flag, red, white, and blue. We are quite proud of our history and of our flag and coat of arms. These are our symbols. And can somebody describe the flag of United States? If
Yes.
somebody is brave, please.
We will. Thank you so much, because we pulled up your flag, but of course we didn't know the meaning behind it. But I have another group that has researched our flag, so they're going to come forward and they're going to present what they have and tell you a little bit about it.
Okay, this is our flag.
Okay. And it may be backward or seem backward, a mirrored image.
No, we see it fine. We see it fine.
Good. Okay.
Okay, so the white on the stripes right here, that signifies pride and innocence.
Did you hear?
Yes, we know that it's contained from red and white stripes, and we know your national anthem. So.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Red signifies courage. Blue signifies vigilance, perseverance, and justice.
Okay. And how many stars are there?
There are 50 stars, which represent our 50 states. 13 stripes for the 13 colonies. Our flag has many nicknames. Most of it is known as the Old Glory.
Old Glory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Betsy Ross was the one who made our first flag. A display of the flag is from sunrise to sunset. Flags are flown at half-staff to show scribe for lives lost. Green. When two flags are flown on the same pole, the U.S. flag must be flown on top. New stars are added to our flag when we enter a new state on July 4th. Back when they made the first flag, the stars and stripes didn't have a meaning. The colors, though, were significant for the Great Seal of 1782. And one of our flags was planted on the moon by Neil Armstrong. The flag's original design.
Yes, we know about Neil Armstrong. We think he's a very, very brave man.
The flag's original design remained the same until 1777 to 1795. Only presidents and governors of the state can order flags to be flown on government buildings. When a flag is no longer repairable, it must be destroyed. It is acceptable to wash our flag. You don't have to destroy our flag if it touches the ground. Stars are placed on a new field to represent a new constellation. One half of the 50 states encourage students to recite the pledge in class. The flag celebrates its day with the United States Army birthday. Under flag code, stars and stripes have specific diameters and a length to width ratio.
The biggest of the U.S. flag was made in Pennsylvania.
Our method of folding our flag is that there must be 13 folds.
The width of the stripes is 0.0769.
And the 13 folds are symbolic to the Christian religion.
Now, we do salute our flag every day. That's just part of our school day. So if your class would like to hear all of us pledge our flag, we would like to do that for you.
Definitely, definitely, because we don't have that custom here. They will now. I will explain my class now what you will gonna do, because I didn't know that you do that every day. Just one second.
Okay.
To znači kao polaganje zakletve. Odnosno, to ti je odlika pravog Amerikanca. On svaki dan polaže vjernost. My students didn't know about this custom you have, and they're very interested. So they will now look what you will do.
All right, what we do, we turn to the flag, wherever the flag is in the room, and we start like this. Attention, salute, and we place our hand over our heart, our right hand over our heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wow, that's great. That's really, really nice. Do you do that every day?
We do. That's how we start our day out at school, every single day. Most of our awards programs, football games, just about everything starts out that way.
Yes, I think I've seen that in some movies and on the television. Usually in Croatia we don't have the Pledge of Allegiance, but we sing a national anthem. I will try to persuade my students maybe to sing you the Croatian national anthem, but I'm not sure if they're willing to do that.
If your class will agree to it, then I'll have our class.
Okay, so the whole class would like to try to sing Croatian national anthem. Yes, they are willing to sing. We also place our hands on our hearts during the singing of the anthem, so you can listen now. Lijepa naša domovina, o junačka zemljo mila, stare slave djedovino, da bi vas da sretna bila, mila kano si nam slavna, mila si nam ti jedina, mila kuda si nam ravna, mila kuda si planina, te si Savo Dravo teci, niti Dunav silu gubi, svinje more svijetu reci, da svoj narod Hrvat ljubi, dok mu nive srce grije, dok mu naše mora bije, dok mu srce grije, dok mu život srce bije. That's it. That was our anthem, national anthem. I hope you heard us.
We
We
did.
don't have any music behind, so it maybe sounded a little bit off, but that was our anthem.
Very good job. Thank you for sharing. All right, my boys and girls, y'all ready?
I don't know all the words.
Would they like to sing for us too?
Yes.
Great, great.
All right, girls.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light, so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the boundless sky. From the ramparts we marched, were so gallant we screamed, and rockets rang clear, the drums were singing, gave room to the night, that our flag was red. Oh, save us at and breeze and the home of the brave.
That's a great word.
Great, great. That was great.
I said great, and it's great, great, great.
I think that the words of your national anthem are beautiful, really, and we know the melody, of course. I think that you can really feel the pride from the words of your national anthem. It's really, really beautiful. My students will... Malo im mahnite. Okay. My students will have to go to some other classes afterwards. They have computer technology after our conversation. But I would like to ask American students, would you like to continue with our sessions? Did you like it today? And if you can think about a topic for our project.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely want to continue. As far as a project goes, I don't know if they've really thought about a major project. I think they're going to leave that up to you and I to do that.
Okay, then we will do that, okay.
But pretty much, I mean, we've still got a little bit we'd like to share with you about our government and about our culture and religion, because that's something we're interested to know about you all as well. You know, you did tell us that you're a republic, and we understand that fully. We are amazed that you have a woman president. We've only had one lady run for president in our history, and of course she didn't get it, but we're looking for that to happen within the next hopeful 10 to 20 years. But we think that's awesome from our perspective. But we would like to know a little bit more, like I said, about your culture and maybe your religion, because we have heard that it's kind of split. Your religious beliefs are split over there, which we have many religions in our room and within our country as well, but we have one main religion that, or I should say a majority. But we would like to know more about that, so maybe the next time we meet we can go over that just a little bit more, and we would really like to meet more of your students. So if they could get brave and come in front of the camera and talk to us, we would really like that.
Yes, definitely. I will motivate them even now, just a few girls, for example, or guys to come and say hello and goodbye. But yes, definitely. We have many religions here in Croatia. And yes, the situation is like that we kind of are split up. And, well, it was one of the causes of the war we had 20 years ago, so we will definitely talk about the religion. And what is great that we also have a girl in our class who is Muslim, Alisa. She's here. She's waving to you. She's the only Muslim in our class because this class is Catholic. And I have to say that Alisa was accepted by her Catholic friends, and we talked about religious tolerance very much. And maybe Alisa will come and say hello, and she will, for the next time, maybe say something about her religion, Islam. So Alisa will come here now.
Okay. And can you teach us 2 basic words today, hello and goodbye?
No problem. She will teach you now.
Okay.
Just a moment. This is Alisa. Let's say hi.
Hi.
Imaš godina?
My name is Alisa.
She's a bit shy. She thinks her English is not good enough. My name is Alisa. Koliko imaš godina? Okay, I'm 15 years old.
My name is Alisa. I'm 15
Years old.
years old.
In Croatian, you say bok for hello.
In Croatian, you
Bok. For when we want to say hello or hi, we say bok. It's only 3 words, so hello is bok. Be okay.
Oh, good. And Alisa, you are doing great on your English.
Thank you. Thank you.
When we want to, she just wants to run away. I will find somebody a little bit braver. Okay, we have another student. Her name is Melissa. Hvala ti, ma dobra si, šta si se stisla? Ajde, dobra si. Dođi pored nje. Ok, samo reci kako kažemo dobar dan.
So in Croatian,
When we want to say good afternoon,
when we want to say good afternoon, we say dobar dan.
dobar dan.
Dobar dan.
So when we want to say good afternoon, we say dobar dan. Ko bi još htio reći za, ne znam, doviđenja, recimo, Tomislav? Ti si. Ma joj, Tomislav, super. This is another brave student. He will teach you how to say goodbye.
On Croatian, when we say goodbye, we say doviđenja.
Can you pronounce that? Doviđenja. That's great. That's great. We can summarize a little bit for hi. When young people are saying hello to each other, we say bok. It's very short, be okay. And then when we say good afternoon, we say dobar dan. And then when we say goodbye, we say doviđenja. And my students would like to get your, they would like to add you as a friend on Facebook. Everybody is asking me that. So if you are willing, if you have a Facebook page or account, they would like to add you as a friend.
Okay.
If your students have Facebook accounts.
Okay. I have a Facebook account, a personal one. We don't have a school one, but maybe that's something we can work on. But I would be happy to send you my personal Facebook account. I'm not for sure about my students because we do not, that's one thing that we don't do on a basis is connect personal Facebook accounts to our students. But like I said, I will work on developing a classroom one that they can look us up on. And I'll get that to you, Ida, within the next couple of days.
That would be great. That would be great. There is also a strict rule here in Croatia. I don't communicate with my students using Facebook, and I think it's a good rule, actually. but maybe we can make some sort of our Facebook account for our group, or maybe we can create a group, Croatian American group or something like that.
Yes, and that could be our first project, because the video that we're doing now is going to be on my YouTube, and I did label it Croatia US Project #1, so your students as well as our students and our school can view that. And I'll send you a link directly to that YouTube channel.
Oh, that would be really, really nice. Thank you very much for that. My students have to go now. We can see the bell ringing, but we would first like to thank you for this conversation, and I hope we will see each other soon. I sad dođite lijepo i mahom. Elena, 5 minuta. Bye bye and thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye bye. Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Stop.